So here we have the Ford Mondeo on a 10 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have a tow bar, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. We have the rev counter on the left, speedometer on the right, fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge in the centre at the top, and then below that, the main trip computer, which includes the total miles of this car. They are 158,675. You can change the information that's displayed in that section if you wish to by using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of trip computer information. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using are just here. We have cruise control here and on the right hand side, and then stereo controls just there. We have controls for our phone on the indicator stalk, and then over in the center, the main stereo, where you'll also find phone controls just there. We have a menu here as well. We've got a balance and treble, fader, etc. for the stereo. When it comes to music in this car, we've got AM FM radio, auxiliary input, and a CD player, which you can see just there. The main volume for the stereo is this dial in the middle. Above that, we can turn our traction control on and off, hazard warning lights, front and rear heated screen as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with those settings, you can adjust your fans as well. You can then turn your air conditioning off, or the system off and on from here, air conditioning off and on from there, and auto. If you hit auto, the car will now take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed to maintain those temperatures. You can hear it doing that in the background. Any adjustment manually will override auto straight away and allow you to put it back on your own settings. We have some storage just here with a 12-volt charging socket and then a 6-speed manual gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.